last Sunday was the first Sunday that there was no competition in bobsled skeleton luge since November 7th. That's right, I'm back to a normal sleeping schedule because there is no need to stay up late or get up early because Team USA is competing against the world in bobsled skeleton or luge. The season's over. Here's where we stood overall in women's monobob after the World Cup. Keisha Love and Alana Myers-Taylor in 5th and 8th place. In two women bob, Germany was definitely the dominant ones, but Keisha Love, Alana Myers-Taylor, and Kaylee Humphries fought for 6th, 7th, and 9th place. In two-man bobsled, Brett Hall from Great Britain is fighting for his life in the top 4 spots. We also see that Del Duca from USA is fighting for us in 10th place. The four-man overall is very reminiscent of what happened in the four-man World Championship, as Brett Hall was able to medal in that event against the 3 Germans. It's great seeing in the combined overall that USA's Kaylee Humphries, Alana Myers-Taylor, and Keisha Love have been able to be in the top 10 as Germany continues to be dominant. Not much has changed in the men's combined overall. We still have a lot of work left when it comes to skeleton men's overall. Even with Mystique Rowe's great run in the 2024-2025 season, there's still a lot of ground to clear. Wait, hold on. Is that Nicole Salvieri of Brazil? Way to go in 6th place! Before we could completely close out the season, USA Luge, Bobsled, and Skeleton were at Mount Van Hoevenberg for practice runs and Olympic trials. Every season they have what is called selection races, and those selection races help determine who gets to be on the World Cup. And during the World Cup, they compete for points as to see who gets to be in the World Championship. And it's very similar to the Olympics. And since they most likely will not be able to do the Olympic trials in the fall due to homologation, they did the Olympic trials last weekend. Some of the disciplines only had 2 heats, others had 1. Here are the results for the women's skeleton. Here is the bigger field of men's skeleton athletes and their times. Both women's monobob and women's two-man bob had 1 heat each. Two-man bobsled had 2 heats, and here are their results. Adaptive bobsled and adaptive skeleton also participated in the National Championship Olympic trials. Now there are names missing, like Del Duca, Keisha Love, Mystique Rowe. Those guys, based off their World Championship standings, get a bye week and will compete for an Olympic spot during the 2025-2026 World Cup. Where are the athletes now? Well, they're in one of 3 places. Either they're here in Lake Placid still, or they're in their respective hometown getting ready for the Olympic year or the next 5 years. Or they're in Italy for the homologation spring event. What is homologation, you ask? Well, homologation is the process of officially confirming that a product or vehicle meets the technical and safety standards for use in a specific region. It can also refer to the process of getting cars approved to complete the motorsports events in general. Here are some of the stats of the new Cortina Sliding Center in Italy. It's got 16 curves, 60 seconds, and here are all the disciplines that will be competing during the Olympics. Time will tell whether they say it's a beginner track or technical track. These are the names of the 12 countries that are sending athletes over to Italy to test out their track. They're also working with the Italian Sliding Federation as well. In my next video, I will talk about how you can help Team USA Bobsled and Skeleton Federation both physically, financially, and with your time.